Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. I am Elaine. Today we're looking at Junk Journal July for 2025. So this is a junk journaling prompt challenge. Used to be hosted by Meg's Journals, but this year it is being hosted by Creativity and Coffee. I'll have both of those linked below for you to check out. So this year she has made this lovely printable template that you can get on her channel with the list of prompts, so 31 prompts. So it's a daily journaling prompt challenge. And also in July is Jane Austen July, which is a readathon. And when I was doing booktube on YouTube, this was one of my favorite reading readathons. I always struggle saying that word, readathon. So what I am thinking of doing is combining the two of them, have Junk Journal July and Jane Austen July. So what I want to do is make a little journal for this, and then with each prompt, my printer is not working properly. I have all these lines on it, I don't know if they'll come up, but those lines are on my printer, they're not on the template that you get from Creativity and Copy. So like she has star, shadow, summer, botanical, opening, all things like that, single word prompts. And I'm going to try make them Regency specific. So for star, I'll try to do like a Regency Jane Austen style collage or junk journal spread involving stars. What I also want to do is this month, I really want to do and annotate my edition of Pride and Prejudice. So I put a cover on it a while ago and it's actually already tabbed, but I want to go through it and actually make notes, highlight, and then I want to add loads of images and stuff using the Pride and Prejudice ephemera kit that I have in my shop. So I would like to do that in July as well if I have time, but this one, it doesn't have to be done in July. It's just something I really want to do. And then there are reading prompts for Jane Austen July. It's the same every year and I don't really take that much notice of them. I just like to read a Jane Austen book. I believe the read along for this year is Emma. What I'm thinking of reading is Mansfield Park for the month. And then I think one of the other prompts, I'll list the prompts down below, I don't know them off by heart. I think one of them is to read a contemporary of Jane Austen. And then another one is to watch an adaptation, which I might do that because that's just fun. It's just watching a movie. And what I really want to do is do Jane Austen themed junk journal spreads. So my journal is going to be a small journal. This is a divider from our box of cat food. So that's what that is. It's going to be a small squarey shaped journal. And for the papers, I'm going to use these sheets of this packing paper. My husband got a computery thing. I don't know what it was. My husband is a software developer. He's always getting computery things in the post. And this was wrapped up around the thing he got. So it's a nice strong one. Often these papers are quite thin and tear easily, but this one is actually quite strong. You can hear it there. So, and it's in sections, so I'll be able to tear off the sections. And I think it's a nice size for this. It's a little bit bigger. So I need to cut them to be like this, but I like the paper. What I might do actually, it has these kind of perforated edges. I might fold these and make some pockets. I'm not going to worry about it too much. But I'm going to use this paper anyway to make my pages because I quite like it. I like all the brown. I'll end up with more than 31 pages just to keep things nice and even. But then I can make some spreads that little bit bigger. Then I could have a spread that goes for 4 pages or something like that. So here are my signatures. I have 4 2-page signatures, so made up with 2 sheets. So I have a total of 33 pages. Each 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And I'm going to just stitch them in, and I'm not sure what I'll do about the cover. I'm kind of tempted to leave it be, just because these pages are so, oh, I keep going up too far. These pages are so like rough. I kind of like the idea of this bare cardboard cover. And then I have loads of scraps from cutting my signatures down to size, and I won't throw any of these away. They'll be great for making ephemera, like pockets, tags, ticket strips. Normally when I'm doing this, I pin these together. I decided to do a small bit of decorating on the cover after I put the signatures in, because why would I do anything, you know, straightforward? Just really simple, because I want this journal for Junk Journal July to be kind of simple, not too simple, but not as full on kind of as I usually do. Though I did give myself loads of room to make my pages all chunky. We'll see how it goes. Actually, what I will say is I won't set myself any rules. I'll just go on vibes, whatever way I'm feeling when I start to journal. I like to tear washi in half like this. More glue, because it's not all that sticky, and I don't think it will stick on this cardboard. Really love this tape. Okay, so here's my cover that I hadn't planned on doing at all, that I actually quite like. It's simple and has this little bit of kind of elegance that you would expect from Jane Austen themed things. So, and I have it, give it a little bit of aging. I went over my sponges in bits. There's little bits of it coming off all the time. I do have more replacement ones somewhere in my stash of things. There's another Junk Journal July, Junk Journal July being hosted. It's a Junk Journal July UK. I think one of the channels is called the Vintage, but I can't remember. I'm very sorry, I can't remember the name of the channel, but I will list it down below so you can check out that one as well. But I'm going to be doing this one from Creativity and Copy. So I will have her linked below where you can get the prompt list with these little extra pieces of ephemera. And her channel is just so lovely, really lovely energy, lots of lovely journaling ideas. So I'll probably, like, I have this big huge sign, but I will definitely be working on the journal with it flat out like this. And I think I have 32 pages, so I might do a title page here, and then each page will be very prompt. I'm not going to overthink it too much. I will try to get a video up each day. I'm not going to say I'm going to do that because I'm very bad at actually. Well, I can film. It's easy film because the camera is over my desk, so it's easy to do that, but it's the actual editing that I sometimes never get around to doing. But hopefully I'll do that. What I'll probably do is, like, the prompts are daily, but I'll probably do 2 or 3 in one sitting, and then try to get a video for a prompt up each day. I may not do that actually because I'd like to use lots of paint and I have to wait for things to dry. We'll just see how it goes. Maybe I'll do weekly videos instead. And then my plan is to listen to Mansfield Park while I'm journaling. So I have the audiobook from Audible, but you can get them on LibriVox, I think it's called, which is a free service. So don't have to go to Audible for a Jane Austen audiobook. I just happened to have it. I think it was during one of their 2-for-1 sales. I decided to get it. But I'm not on Audible anymore. So I will be listening to Mansfield Park by Jane Austen while I do my journaling for Junk Journal July. And I will pick out an adaptation to watch, and I will decide during the month if I'm going to try to do one of the other challenges for Junk Journal or for Jane Austen July. These are just tongue twisters. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next one, which will be our first Junk Journal July journaling video.